Yeah. So this is the phased array antenna system I created. How it works is there's first a power supply, which then connects to the two PCB boards I fabricated and designed, which is then connected to the 8-array antenna system. So I use the spectrum network analyzer in order to do the measurements. So this is calibrated so that it goes at 45 degrees. So as you can see, when it's directly above, the power isn't too high. However, when I change it to 45 degrees, the power increases by over 10 dBs. So to recap what I accomplished in my project, is I initially re-derived the fundamental beam steering equations in 3D space rather than 2D space. I then wrote original MATLAB programs to compare the beams produced by my new 3D beam steering equations versus existing 2D equations. In the graphs, these yellow portions represent high power areas, whereas these dark blue portions represent little to no power. As you can see, the beams produced by my new 3D equations are more narrow and directive compared to these somewhat distorted beams from the 2D equations. I then created an actual physical prototype of a 3D phased array antenna system, where these graphs represent the power over free space from my actual prototype. As you can see, this high power area corresponds to this main lobe surrounded by a lot of nulls, as shown by these empty portions. Similarly, these two high power areas correspond to this main lobe and this side lobe. This validates the functionality of my 3D beam steering equations, which allows for the widespread deployment of 3D phased array antenna systems. Thank you.